Think I'm perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Bitch is perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
I'm perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect,
Perfect.
perfect.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Banco Boxing. And as y'all know, the pay-per-view is about to start for Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. But anyway, I want to touch on the press conference for Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter. That's going to be September 28th in LA at Staples Center, with the co-main being, I think, Anthony Durrell and David Benavidez for one of the super middleweight titles. But surprisingly, this is a better press conference than I thought they would have. Well, it heated up doing questions and answers. Spence was talking how Spence talked. And then Shawn, I think Shawn is trying to sell it. I don't know. Shawn was on there saying they're going to do more pay-per-view buys than Mikey Garcia and Spence did, which I really don't believe. Errol Spence said, why you never fought at home? And like CJ said, like, if people from Ohio don't really rock with Shawn like that. The only people they probably rock with in Ohio, like talking about, like current people right now, is AB. He's from Cincinnati, and Robert Easter Jr. from Toledo. I think they've all fought, in hometown. AB fought, I think he fought Theophane in Ohio. I could be wrong, but he asked him why he never fought at home. Spence like, I did 15,000 versus a nobody people didn't know, which is true. Ocampo, he packed out the Frisco Star for that. But yeah, man, if the fight is anything like that question and answer from the press conference, it's gonna be nice. Oh, and Errol Spence was talking about how if Shawn try to get dirty and headbutt and do all that stuff, he gonna fight back dirty too. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're supposed to do when you watch the old boxers. Now, you don't complain to the ref. They hit you low, you hit them low. It is what it is. So he said, I'm ready for all that. And Shawn got a little fin. It was like, well, I got him out there in 8. Bottom line, Shawn is the headbutt king. You got to watch out for his headbutts. But all in all, Errol Spence says it's going to be a man down. If he's to stop Shawn Porter, I'll probably have him the best at 147. Because none of Danny, Keith, or Kell Brook have stopped Shawn Porter. So if he's to do that, I have him the best. That'll be the best stoppage. Stopping somebody who's never been stopped before, a champion like that, a 2-time champion at welterweight, that's big. I would put Errol Spence at number 1. He also talked about wanting to fight the other boys, Keith, Danny Garcia, Bud. Shawn don't really want to fight Bud because they supposed to be friends, but who cares, man? You got to make money. But we know how the fight's gonna play out. Shawn's gonna be really aggressive. I think that's gonna work in Errol's favor. Errol's also a southpaw. I think what'll help Errol too is if he don't load up on a lot of punches, and he try to use speed to catch Shawn off guard. Like use speed, because if he's faster than what Shawn is anticipating, then he could be in for a long night. So, and the only person since 2015. The only person that shut Shawn Porter down was AB. But Errol's gonna probably try to go to that body because Shawn has stamina. That's one thing. Shawn always in shape. So you gotta stop Shawn. He gonna go to that body. Shawn throws all type of wild punches and stuff like that. He gonna just try to impose his will, but he's a smaller guy. You see in the thumbnail, I think Shawn is probably listed at 5'5". I think Errol Spence is like at 5'9". So he's already naturally taller and bigger than him. Errol seems like he's getting in shape. So this fight, if it's July, August, so they don't have long for the fights. I mean, I don't know how good this fight is going to do selling-wise, because if you have pay-per-view tonight and then you want people to pay for a pay-per-view in September, and then Deontay Wilder got one in like November, I don't really know how good that's going to do. People tired of paying, $80, $70, especially for those guys. Like, they're cool, but they still aren't like casuals, and they're fighting in LA, which could be an issue. However, I can see why Spence wanted to fight over there. He's going to be introduced to a whole new audience. So you kind of playing a smart game while doing that, because that's going to help bring in more pay-per-view revenue for whatever next fight you have. So it's smart. Spence got a fan base in the East Coast, Texas, and then the West Coast in Cali. So I can see that. Shawn Porter has no fan base. Nigga had 3 fans there. That's the first time I heard people cheer for Shawn Porter. But what can I say? I don't know a lot about Darrell or Benavidez. I know about Benavidez. I know he was a champion. He's pretty good. He's still young and green from somewhat. Darrell, I think I saw a little bit his last fight. I think he went to work and got the good win in. So I got to actually check some more fights out of him. But I know that's definitely going to be a good co-main. All in all, that's a good fight for September. Boxing has had some good fights this year. They just got to keep it going and give us the fights that, fans want to see. This will be a unification bout, so we'll have a new unified welterweight champion after September. And then I'm telling y'all now, technically they could be ready to fight in the winner of Thurman and Pacquiao, and Spence and Porter could be ready to fight in December or January, but it's not going to happen. They both are going to take a light touch and then probably fight in the middle of the year next year. No, this is say what everybody want, but it's a hard fight for Keith, and that's gonna be a hard fight for Errol. So that's how I see it. Just like when Shawn Porter beat Danny, I knew his next fight was gonna be Errol Spence. He's not fighting too hard fights back to back. No fighter is doing that. If you're a fighter that's doing that, you're real. Only fighter I know that'll do that is AB. Cause he really about that, about boxing, about fighting. I don't turn down fights. But anyways, guys, that's my reaction to the press conference. Y'all know what to do with the video. Hate, comment, like, and subscribe. And hopefully, my boy Thurman will be victorious tonight. It's your boy Banco Box.